I know that when I came to truly, truly believe, it was not forced on me. The people that I met at the time were just so loving and kind. They received me, they loved me as I was, warts and all, warts and all, you know, and it was actually observing them and watching them that I started to see, hey, they have a faith that is holding them. They have a faith that is strong and sure. I want to know about this. I want to know more about what they or who they had faith in. And as the time's gone on, I learned a lot. But anyway, doing this online ministry, I'll call it an online ministry, seeking the truth or to share the truth. It just seems the right thing for me to be doing. And, I do have a heart to encourage others. But today I was just reflecting, I know it's a different topic altogether, but just reflecting on the time of the ship, the Titanic, and as most of us would know, about the history about this magnificent ship called the Titanic. And if you have heard, you would have heard, I guess, that when this ship was made, it was the most magnificent ship ever. And everyone was saying, it will never ever sink, never. It's so strong, and nothing will ever destroy it. But as we know, the tragedy did happen, and the ship did sink, and many lives were lost. But I'm just wondering, have we ever thought about how these people, I know there would have been fear and panic going on. I know that the people that knew that it was definitely going to sink, they knew the ship was in danger. They knew it was headed for danger. They knew the facts. They couldn't actually see the ship actually sinking yet because it had not sunk yet. But they knew that that's where it was headed. They knew that they knew. And they knew there was not much they could do. Just try and signal for help. But then there were other people who just kept on dancing and singing and eating the nice food on the ship. And they were just, they just either didn't want to know about it, or they couldn't believe that it was going to happen. They thought, no, nothing's going to happen. We're safe, They'll take care of it. They'll look after us. We'll be fine. It's all good. So they were in denial. So rather than looking at the facts of what was really going to happen, they just, kept on just, having fun. And you can't blame them. We all like to have fun. We all like to just chill out and just let's forget about everything. Let's not even think about anything. But, we can look at the information that they were being given on the Titanic about what was going to happen. And there were many that did prepare. They did prepare on how were they going to save themselves, hopefully, and save as many people as they could. So they attempted to do that. But once again, there were people that at the time just didn't believe that it was going to happen. And then there would have been other people who knew, yes, it's going to happen. And they just stayed quietly and stayed calm. And that's fine, because if something's going to happen and you can't stop it, if you can't stop it, the best thing is just to, be quiet, be still. And hopefully gather what's really important in life. What's really important. Like all the materials, all the magnificent materials all the beautiful things people owned on that ship or had with them, all that was gone or lost. There's a proverb, the word is, apply your heart to instruction and your ears to knowledge. And I just want to leave you with this thought. Okay, first of all, think about that proverb. It's saying, apply your heart to instruction and your ears to knowledge. So, on a Christian perspective, I truly encourage you to seek out the truth in the Holy Scriptures, and to discover just how loved you truly are. And we've all messed up. No one is perfect. We have all messed up. No one's perfect. But we can come to Jesus. We can open our heart and our ears to the truth. And also on a secular level, with the things going on within the world, I strongly advise, okay, listening to the telly and the news, okay, but how about we check out some other good, solid, reliable sources of information so that we as a people can get the full story, not just half the story or maybe even just a third of the story. How about we seek out good, reliable source of information in other places so that we can make good choices, so that our ears can be tuned to the knowledge that we discover and we hear. So we're all on a journey. And I suppose you could, as an analogy, we could all be on this big ship. So where are we? Are we the people who are in denial, who don't want to know the full story of what's going on? Or are we people who know what's, going on, and we want to start preparing so that we can cope in situations ahead of us? So look, thank you for listening, and I pray that you take on board the thought of seeking out more truth about biblical things, but also secular things that are going on within the world. Seek it out so that at least you will be armed with some information and maybe can take some positive steps. Okay, thank you. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.